Imagine a future where death is optional. A future where our consciousness, our memories, our very essence can be preserved digitally, transcending the limitations of our physical forms. This is the tantalizing promise of digital immortality, a concept once relegated to the realm of science fiction but now edging closer to the realm of possibility. For millennia, death has been the ultimate curtain call, the inevitable end to our stories. But what if we could hit rewind, back up our minds, and choose to exist beyond the constraints of flesh and bone? This is no longer a question for philosophers alone, but a challenge that scientists and engineers are tackling head-on. The quest for immortality is nothing new. From ancient myths to modern medicine, humans have long sought ways to cheat death. Imagine your mind as a vast, intricate library. Each memory, every skill, every quirk of your personality is a book on those shelves. Digital immortality, at its core, is the ambitious endeavor to create a perfect digital copy of that library. Think of it like copying your favorite music from a fragile vinyl record to a durable digital format. Similarly, digital immortality seeks to transfer the essence of who we are, our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, into a more permanent digital medium. This process begins with mapping the brain, creating a detailed blueprint of its billions of neurons and trillions of connections. This complex data would then be translated into a digital format, ready to be uploaded to a powerful computing platform. The end result? A digital replica of your mind, capable of interacting, learning, and evolving just as you would. Unlocking the secrets of digital immortality requires us to embark on a journey inwards, to map the vast and intricate landscape of the human brain. This 3-pound organ, the most complex structure in the known universe, holds the key to replicating who we are. Imagine trying to map every star in the Milky Way, each with its own unique properties and connections. To create a faithful digital replica of the mind, we need to understand not just the structure of this neural network, but also its dynamic activity. Scientists are using advanced imaging techniques like fMRI and EEG to observe the brain in action, tracking blood flow and electrical activity to identify areas responsible for specific functions. By deciphering the brain's complex code, we can begin to build accurate and comprehensive models of neural activity. Mapping the brain is just the first step towards digital immortality. To breathe life into this digital replica, we need computing power and artificial intelligence that surpasses anything available today. This is where quantum computing and advanced AI come into play. Think of our current computers as powerful calculators, excelling at processing information in a linear, sequential manner. Quantum computers, however, harness the bizarre laws of quantum mechanics to perform computations in parallel, exponentially increasing their processing power. However, raw processing power is not enough. We also need sophisticated AI algorithms capable of interpreting and replicating the brain's intricate workings. These AI systems would need to learn from the vast amounts of data generated by brain mapping, identifying patterns and relationships that allow them to accurately simulate the brain's behavior. The road to digital immortality is paved with technological hurdles, but the rapid pace of innovation in fields like quantum computing and AI suggests that these challenges may not be insurmountable. The prospect of digital immortality opens up Pandora's box of ethical and philosophical dilemmas. If we can create a digital copy of ourselves, what does it mean to be human? Is our digital self truly us, or just a sophisticated imitation? Imagine waking up one morning as a digital being, your consciousness inhabiting a virtual world. Would you retain your sense of self? Would you experience emotions, desires, and aspirations as you do now? The question of identity becomes even more complicated when we consider the possibility of multiple copies. If we can create one digital copy of ourselves, why not 2 or 10 or 100? While the concept of digital immortality may seem like something out of a science fiction novel, the quest to make it a reality is well underway. Scientists and entrepreneurs around the world are working tirelessly, developing technologies that could one day allow us to upload our minds to the cloud. One of the most prominent figures in this field is Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur behind Tesla and SpaceX. His company, Neuralink, is developing brain-computer interfaces that could one day allow us to seamlessly interact with computers using only our thoughts. While Neuralink's initial focus is on medical applications such as treating neurological disorders, Musk has stated that the technology could eventually be used to achieve a form of digital immortality. Other companies like Google's Calico Labs and Amazon-backed Altos Labs are pouring billions of dollars into research on aging and longevity. Imagine a world where death is no longer a certainty, where our loved ones can exist digitally long after their physical bodies are gone. How would this profound shift impact our societies, our relationships, and our very understanding of what it means to be human? The implications of widespread digital immortality are far-reaching and complex. On a societal level, we would need to rethink our institutions and infrastructure. How would our economies function in a world without death? Would we face overpopulation or resource scarcity? On a personal level, digital immortality could fundamentally change our relationships. Imagine being able to continue interacting with loved ones long after they have passed away, sharing memories, and experiencing new things together in the digital realm. While this could offer solace and comfort, it also raises questions about grief, closure, and the natural cycle of life and death. The potential for a digital divide in a world with digital immortality is a pressing concern. Would this technology be accessible to everyone, or would it only be available to the wealthy and privileged, further exacerbating existing inequalities? Imagine a world where the rich can afford to upload their minds to sophisticated virtual realms, enjoying an endless existence filled with pleasure and luxury. Meanwhile, those who cannot afford this technology are left behind, facing the inevitability of death and leaving only their biological descendants to inherit a world increasingly shaped by the digitally immortal. This scenario raises profound ethical questions about fairness, justice, and the very nature of human rights in a digitally immortal society. The prospect of digital immortality raises a fundamental question about our own humanity. Are we emotionally and psychologically equipped to handle an endless existence? As humans, we are wired for finitude. Our lives are defined by cycles of birth, growth, decay, and death. But what happens when we remove death from the equation? Some argue that digital immortality would lead to widespread ennui and existential angst. Without the pressure of time and the inevitability of death, would we lose our sense of purpose and motivation? Others believe that digital immortality would allow us to fully realize our potential. The quest for digital immortality is not just about cheating death, it's about pushing the boundaries of human potential. It's about embracing the unknown and exploring new frontiers of consciousness, technology, and what it means to be alive. As we venture into this uncharted territory, we must proceed with a sense of wonder, curiosity, and a healthy dose of humility. We must acknowledge the ethical dilemmas and potential risks, while also recognizing the extraordinary opportunities that this technology presents. Imagine a future where human consciousness is no longer confined to fragile biological shells, but can exist in digital realms, exploring the universe at the speed of light. This future may seem like science fiction, but it is within our grasp. The journey toward digital immortality is a testament to the boundless ingenuity of the human spirit. It is a journey driven by our innate desire to explore, to understand, and to transcend our limitations. As we continue to unlock the secrets of the brain and develop increasingly sophisticated technologies, we are moving closer to a future where death is no longer a certainty, but a choice. This future holds both immense promise and profound challenges. It has the potential to reshape our world in unimaginable ways, transforming our societies, our relationships, and our very understanding of what it means to be human. The path ahead will be fraught with uncertainty, ethical dilemmas, and unforeseen consequences. But it is a path worth taking, for in pursuing the dream of digital immortality, we are not just seeking to extend our lifespan, but to expand the very horizons of human existence.